gotta say, again, thank you very much, everybody, for subscribing and supporting this effort. I really appreciate it. A whole ton of work goes into it, and I appreciate it. So with that being said, I've got a little bit of an announcement I want to make, and I want to make it kind of short and sweet, so we can get on with what's going on today, which will be, yes, the first drive of Scott's Benito finished coyote swap. So yes, that is what is on the agenda. However, before we get into that, I've got a huge announcement, so let's get into that. So if you've been following the channel for any length of time, you know that I'm really into making your cars and your builds and you know, all the content that you send me, videos, burnout, stuff like that. I'm really big into building that into the channel. Why? Because I don't think it should just be about me, about my builds, about my cars, and, you know, about my semi-boring life. So with that being said, I've got something put together. It's called a Patreon page or patron page, whatever, however you want to call it. But it's a way that you can support the channel and, you know, help me with making the content. But it's not really even necessarily about that. What this is about is I want to basically pimp your ride. I don't know if anybody ever saw the Pimp My Ride show on MTV years ago, but it's something similar to that. So what I've got set up, and the link is in the description right below you, so you can click the link and get all the details. But in a nutshell, I'm going to draw one of the patrons that support the channel, and we're either going to come pick up your car, or we're going to have it shipped out to Dover's shop, and basically whatever you want done, we'll do within reason. But if you want a coyote swap, if you want, you know, a new stroker, if you want your car supercharged, whatever, that's what I'm gonna do. This is not this is real. Yes, this is happening. And again, this is my goal. I mean, yes, it is cool to build my car and it's fun and all that, but something that's gonna make me even more happy and give me more satisfaction is be able to do the same thing for one of you. And you know, that's been a goal of mine for a really long time. And not only that, but you're going to get to see all of the uploads before they're actually live on YouTube, so you get to see all the content first. I'm going to have exclusive discount codes from all my sponsors. I'm going to give swag away monthly, all this stuff. Now, I love giving stuff away. The only problem is it costs a lot of money. So what I'm trying to do here is get a community type thing going where we all put into the community and the community gets back out of it on a regular basis. So that's what I'm going to do. Link is in the description. I would appreciate your support. You can do it as little as $2 a month. I mean, you can't even get a biscuit for that really anymore, but that is what's coming. There's more details on the page. Click the link and check it out. But in the meantime, we're headed out to Dover's garage. Time for that first drive. Yeah! All right, guys, so here we are out at Dover's garage, and as promised, we got Scott's car out. Quick note, yes, the weather finally broke. It's like 60 today. Sun is shining. I'm loving it. I probably need to take my hat off because it's on my bald head. But anyway, enough of that. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, out of the shop and washed. It's just sitting there purring like a kitten or a coyote. So, after a long and hard road, we are about to take the first drive in Scott's car. Just kind of see how it does, how it feels, how it drives, put a little gas in it, and we're not going to hit it too hard because Scott needs to do it for the first time. He needs to mat it, he needs to floor it, and burn the tires off the first time. So we're saving that for Scott, but we definitely want to make sure it's reliable, there's no issues, and everything's ironed out before Scott comes gets it next weekend. And trust me when I say we'll be there for that as well. So without further ado, let's climb in, go for a little ride. All right, so here we go. Get this door open. She's all clean. Got her warmed up. Oh, let's hear that thing. Yeah. You can see, and Jeremy did this custom select shift. So you can up and down shift, kind of like a paddle shift deal. That's made into the Power by the Hour harness. You can do that right Radio, got the Dakota Digital cluster all in. The only thing that is left is the air conditioning's got to be charged, but it's wired. So that's it. It's done. Let's get her out. See what's up. Hold it still, but the car was just all over the place. But just kind of cruise along back road real quick, and car is smooth as silk. And dude, you nailed it again. Yeah. How's it feel?
Feels great.
This was a super fun build. Super glad Scott brought the car up. And just a little side note: if you're wanting a build done, hit us up. My email's in the description, or hit up Jeremy on Facebook. Make sure you're serious before you send a message, but we can make it happen. So be just like this one, super smooth, just kind of cruising along and drive.
2,000 RPM.
Yeah, 2,000 RPM at 60 miles an hour. Car smooth as silk. I gotta say, the IRS on this car feels really good, especially like on these back roads. No, I'm not going to swap to IRS, but I definitely like it. It's a super cool mod, and it kind of ties into the Coyote and 6R80 that Scott's got on here. It's got a totally newer Mustang drivetrain in it, so this is a super cool car. Scott is gonna absolutely have a ball with this thing. So good stuff. All right, I'm trying to hold the camera. So we're in town, just kind of cruising and sitting at a traffic light right now, and you can hear like how super quiet the car is. Just kind of sitting here relaxing. Like driving this car around town, it feels like you're driving a 2014 F-150 or a 2014 Mustang Auto. It's really relaxed, really docile, but once you give it a little gas, that's when things get a little crazy, as you saw in the earlier videos. But it's just, you cannot beat this swap. I mean, you would not know just sitting in the traffic light. This car is making in the neighborhood of 400 at the tire. It's crazy, and that's why these swaps are so freaking cool. We had the car out around in town. We decided to go ahead and stop and charge up the AC. Like I said, Scott is coming this coming Saturday to get the car, so we're gonna go ahead and charge the AC up, make sure it's blowing cold. So if there is any issues, Jeremy's got like a week to fix it. But so far, it's been running fantastic. Another engine shot again, if you hadn't seen it. Finished, finito. All the air is wired. About to hook it up. See if we can get this thing to blow some cold air, so it should be awesome. So we are heading back. Actually did find a little bit of a leak right at the compressor, so we're gonna have to pick up another compressor hat and fix that. Other than that, didn't find any more leaks in the system. So no cold air today, but will be cold air tomorrow. But just gonna cruise back a little bit through town, take it on back to the shop. Car runs phenomenal. Temperatures are good, voltages are good, trans shift's great. So, perfect cruiser car. You can daily this car, no problem. You'll be totally comfortable. You know, power steering is perfect. So couldn't really ask for more. Ready for mine now. you go. It is officially finito. Saturday, Scott is coming to get the car. We'll be here for his reaction. Yeah, he's gonna love it. This thing is awesome. Just got to fix that compressor head on it. Get the AC blowing cold. Car runs phenomenal. It's such a joy to drive. It's just like, it's almost too easy. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this upload. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you stop by Patreon and support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Link is always in the description of the video. And make sure you smash that subscribe button too. And be back with you later with coyote updates. Later, guys.